six God. Unruly, unruly, Aye. Too clean to damage my reputation. I need someone a little more patient. Money long for a couple generations. Gotta do what I have to make it. You want a bag that Chanel or amazing. Is it dreams or I can give it the butterflies. Mesmerized, mesmerized by you. Tell me how it feels to fall in love behind the wheel. You make it hard for me to focus. Baby, you're glowing and I
Hey yo, chat! Welcome back to the freaking streams, boys. Welcome back to the freaking streams, boys. How you doing, boys? Back for another week. Monday morning. The charts are in front of us. Price action is looking beautiful. Let's fucking get it, boys. Let's fucking get it. How was the weekend, chat? How was the weekend? How was your weekend? Any degeneracy going on? Very good, very good. Love to hear it, love to hear it. Love to hear it. Alright. So, we're in this position. I'm in this position on gold. I'm currently in this position on gold. It was sent to the signals earlier today. Very simple compensation play on gold right here. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move Solus break even on this one, actually, chat. Hold on, let me move Solus break even real quick on this one. Alright, so now this is a risk-free position, playing in the back. Alright, so let me go over what we should be looking for today on stream. First and foremost, let me pop one of these. Let me pop my... No, chat! I only got one left, chat. I'm cooked, chat. I only got one left. I only got one left, chat. You send signals for 30 minutes or 15? I send signals for both. What do you mean? Like time frame? Both. Let me see what y'all been saying. Wish Bard would stop scamming his fans. What the fuck do you mean? Freedom Mar. Why is Aiden Ross on screen? That's not Aiden Ross, bro. That's Bard. Hit my BE today with gold. Price tested my level and took me out, and I was going up. That's why you gotta be careful. Alright, boys. Let me go over the gold analysis real quick. So, we had yesterday's analysis. I know probably nobody pulled up, but we had yesterday's analysis for NLF on the NLF account. A lot of you guys didn't see that, so let me do a new analysis today. Let's see what we got here. So let's go to the daily on gold. Okay, daily on gold, looking real nice to come up. As you guys know, we've currently broke the trend on the daily on gold, right? You saw had an uptrend with higher highs, higher lows, and now you broke the trend by closing below the most recent high low. Therefore, now you create the first step of a trend reversal. This first step of a trend reversal is close below the most recent high low or close above the most recent lower high. Now we closed below the most recent higher low right here. And the second part of a trend reversal is retest, right? Move up, retest. And then the third and final step of a trend reversal is rebreak of the lows. So currently we're in stage 1 of the trend reversal, which means that we're anticipating price to make that stage 2, which is come up and retest. This daily has a very small top wick, which is very interesting. It's not a compensation play, but it's a very small top wick. Price would likely have to come up and compensate for that either way. And as you guys see, you haven't really tapped high enough on the daily. Like, we're not satisfied with this daily tap. We still think it has a lot of room left to go up. As you guys see, we have this gap right here on the 15 minute, on the 30. So we have a lot of opportunities. A lot of opportunities on gold. I am gonna prioritize buys just because of that daily trend. So let's look at the lower time frames where we could enter. No. You need liquidity to go up. Danu, stop spamming or you'll get banned. Liquidity to go up. You probably grab liquidity, or you did grab liquidity below this low. You also grab liquidity here below this low. So you don't quite need liquidity. I think you have enough liquidity to come up either way. Now, the reason I say that is because yesterday I told you guys that we were probably going to see a sweep of liquidity during the Asia. And Asia session did exactly that. So Asia opened right here at 12. Boom. Sweep the lows. Right? It was either going to sweep the highs or sweep the lows. But since I was bullish, I told you guys yesterday, I was bullish in Asia session. I was bullish for Asia session. Therefore, I believe that we needed to grab the lows first before we were heading up. So grab the lows right there. Pushed up. Again, grab the lows here. Even close below, which is interesting. Close below. Grab these lows. Liquidity. And now you're pushing up from there. So I do think you have a pretty decent amount of liquidity to come up. Our 1 hour just opened with no top wick. New 4 hour just opened with no top wick as well. 4 hour will most likely tap this high right here. The 4 hour no top wick. That's compensation. That's a 4 hour compensation play. I can't lie. It's not a bad position. But again, I do see us coming up higher. Just because of the daily. Look at that daily. Like, daily price action is usually very balanced. And now you do have this daily price action, this daily candle, which is not balanced at all. So because of the daily, I'm gonna prefer buys on gold. It's not a bad buy either on the 1 hour here. Are you taking a trade today on stream? Yes, most likely. We'll see. I mean, chat. This is whether I stream or not doesn't dictate if I trade. If I was here on live, if I wasn't here live streaming for y'all, I would still trade. Now, if I take a position, if I were to take a position, I'm going to take it on stream as well. If I wouldn't take a position, I'm not going to take it on stream, right? So it all depends. If I get a position, I'm going to take it. If not, we're not going to do it. But basically, this live stream is just me. This is what I did for the first 2 years. Just I wasn't live streaming. Did you open a trade yet? No. Oh, yes, I did. I am in this trade. But this was sent to the VIP signals. So this was before I started stream. We're still in this position. But I moved stop loss to break even, so this is now a risk-free position. Whatever happens, happens. Either I get taken out at break even right here, or I hit full TP for 190 pips. So we'll see what happens here. But should be a pretty decent position. I'm thinking of probably closing a big chunk of the position at this compensation play here on the 4 hour. Right, just to be on the safe side, because obviously you guys know we like to reject off of these levels. So gonna probably close most of our position here at 3289.26. But yeah, that's my position that I took this morning. Still running. And now we're looking for other positions. Let me just redraw this zone because it's a pretty bad zone. I'm just saying, chat. I just want to tell you guys something. Look at this fucking zone here. Look at this fucking zone here, chat. Look at that. Perfectly respected it. Did not close below. Right? Respected it and then pushed up. Which means that this zone was drawn to perfection. Because it did not close below. It did not close below and then push up. Which means you didn't get faked out. But you closed respecting it by like half a pip. And then you pushed up. Insane zone. Anyways. You guys know. If you want to draw zones like these, playbook is available. Excuse me. Do have this area here. Perfect, chat. Perfect. Alright, so plan is buys above on closures above 3,301. The reason for that is because right here, chat, we have something called a Diddy range. What is a Diddy range? A Diddy range is, imagine that you took baby oil and you just smothered baby oil all over this range, which means that it's very slippery and shit moves fast. So whenever gold taps this area, you see it fills it. Like structure, boom, taps this area, Diddy, boom. Baby oil, slip down all the way. Same thing here. If you go to the left, you see this range gets filled pretty heavily as soon as you close below. You see, close below the range, filled it. Let's see if we have more examples. Close above, fill the range. Close below, fill the range. Let's see, even more examples, chat. We got even more case studies. Boom, close above, fill the range. Didn't close above, didn't fill the range. Didn't close above, didn't fill the range. Close above, fill the range. Close above, retest it, fill the range. So, as you guys know, history repeats itself. Therefore, we're going to capitalize on that. And we're going to look to take buys above 3,301. Now, I still have sells at 3,029. It's going to take a while for us to come up there. But hopefully we get some volume now in 20. Do we have news? I always forget to check news, chat. No. What day is it today? Chat, one thing. Like Zins. I do take Zins. They make me feel good. They make me focus. Like, I like Zins. One side effect though. Bro, my stomach. Is it just me, chat? For some reason, whenever I take a Zin. Bro, I don't know why I have to poop. Like, I have to poop. It's almost a guaranteed side effect. It's not leaving. It's like, once I take a Zin, before I even feel anything, I'm like, alright, in about 15 minutes, this shit is about to start having an effect, and I'm about to go to the toilet. That's just a side effect of Zin that I've noticed. Has anybody else noticed that? That's nicotine. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Why does everything... Dude, why does everything that helps you focus also makes you poop? I swear coffee is the same thing. I drink a coffee for some caffeine. I want to be able to focus. I want some energy. Boom. 10 minutes later, I'm sitting on the toilet with my shirt off. Why is that the case, chat? It's like... things can't be just too good. Things can't be just good. Always has to have some side effect, right? It comes with a double-edged sword. Vapes too? Yeah, I'm guessing it's nicotine. And then combine nicotine and caffeine, a coffee and a Zin. It's over, bro. Like, have a toilet nearby, because that shit can turn dark pretty quickly. Why is your shirt off? It feels more natural to take a shit with my shirt off. I don't know why. It just naturally comes off. It's almost like I'm tapping into some ancestral Like my ancestors when I'm on the toilet. You know? Like that hardwired biology is just kicks in and I just have to get naked. I'm gonna have to stop eating lunch while I'm watching this stream. My bad, Chad. My bad. Anyways, but yeah, that's my analysis on gold, boys. That's my analysis on gold. Waiting for buys on closures above 3,301 to fill the range up to 3,013 and then sells from 3,329. Obviously, the playbook as well. So any compensation plays, we're in there. Any no wick plays, we're in there. Any decision positions, we're in there. Any flip plays, we're in there. So that's the beauty. That's the beauty. I have my playbook. I have the charts. I'll mark my zones. Then we chill and we'll wait for our positions. Hey, bro, I purchased a 20k account. Send me the playbook. Send me proof that you bought. By the way, I forgot to tell you guys. I have a mini version of the playbook. So not the full playbook. Obviously, if you want the full playbook, you have to pay. But I have a mini version of the playbook, which I will send you only if you buy a next level funded account and you send me proof that you bought it. I will send you a mini version of the playbook. But yeah, send me proof and I'll send you the playbook. I'll just have to find it somewhere in my Google Drive. Gold keeps going up. I missed the trade. It's alright, bro. New positions will come. It's not the last day of the market. The market will continue. I sent you a screenshot. Oh yeah. I will, to everybody that's already sent me a screenshot and I've answered, I will get back to you probably by tonight. I just have to find it on my Google Drive. But yeah, I will get back to y'all. Don't worry. Any other pairs? Let's see. Let's see. AUD USD. We'll start off there. Oh. Okay, chat. This is very interesting here. I'm a little scared. Honestly, I'm a little scared of this one because... So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look for sells up here. Because then we have compensated for all of the compensations. Boom. Right there. Because when we tap this area at 0.6553, we have compensated for every single compensation. So we don't have to worry, be like, we don't have to enter here and be like, oh shit, we have another compensation here. Where should stop loss be? Oh, stop loss need to be up here, right? If you're going to take this comp, chat, if anybody's planning on taking this compensation, your stop loss is going to have to be above here. It's going to have to be above here. The reason for that is because you do have comps up here as well, which we're likely going to tap. So, yeah. Likely going to take sells here, stop loss up here, take profit down here. So those are going to be my sells on AUD USD. So, boom, boom. All right, that position is done. Now we just wait. Now let's see GU. GU, nothing. All right. UJ, nothing. All right, so we just have this. We just have this AUD position and this gold position. Perfect. I'll be honest with y'all, chat. The toilet is calling my name. The bathroom is calling my name, chat. I won't take long, I promise. I won't take long, but I will have to run very soon. Dude, at some point in my life, like, this is what I need, chat. This is what I need. Hold on, let me show you. This is what I need. This is what I need, chat. That's what I need, chat. I'll be honest. At some point in my life, this will be my setup. Can't lie to y'all. Can't be out here missing positions. All right. King of FOMO. I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah, that's like the indication of FOMO has won. FOMO has won, bro. FOMO has taken over my brain. Once you go to toilet, gold was shit too, lol. Do you guys remember that once on stream? There was one time on stream I was in a position on gold, and we were like 2 pips away from stop loss, and I was like, yo, let me go take a dump and let's see if gold dumps. I took a dump, gold dumped. Ah. By the way, who of y'all in chat has got a next level funded account? I wanna know everybody in chat that's got a next level funded account. Who's a part of the movement? Who's a part of the freaking movement? Yeah, me. Let's go, boys. Hold on, Spencer. Just send me something to show y'all on stream. I got 2. Hey, my boys. Let's fucking get it. Alright, so 10 for 10 is still available, by the way, boys. 10k for $10 is available. Spencer, just too expensive for me? What? We're literally the cheapest, most reliable prop firm on earth. We have 2.5k accounts. We literally have 2.5k accounts. So you can get an account for $15. And if you're telling me you don't have $15 to invest in your trading, no, chat. You can get an account for... Alright, so this is for everybody that's having a hard time financially and maybe lives in a third world country and, you know, doesn't have the same income as first world country people. We've accustomed the prop firm to you as well. So right now you can get a 2.5k account. So you can start off with a 2.5k account. If you use code BD35, you get 35% off. That means you get an account for $10, under $10. You get an account for $9. Insane. And also we have the 10 for 10 running right now, so you can get a 10k account for $10, which is insane. So yeah, boys, it's just looking real nice. So go get yourself an NLF account, boys. Also, like I always say this, if you guys are gonna watch stream, follow along on my trades, learn my strategy, might as well get a funded account, because that's the whole point. Alright, I think we're about to hit break even on this gold position. Let's see, where's my phone? You're a legend, my G. See you tomorrow, Big G. See you, bro. Have a good day. $10k for 10 bucks sounds too good to be legit. What's the gig, Bardo? Sounds way too sketchy. I'm not saying it is, but man, there's no sketchy things, bro. We just have a really dialed in back end system. We have a really dialed in back end system. We're funded. Like, the prop firm is funded by investors. We have a team of highly respected individuals, highly connected in the space. So yeah, there's a lot of force behind this prop firm. Therefore, we can run promos like this. And that's just the reality of it. A lot of people, the reason a lot of prop firms go bust, and a lot of prop firms, they try to run these promos 10 for 10, 20 for 20, and they can't keep it up in the long term, is because they don't have a solid foundation. They don't have investors. They don't have people that believe in them. They don't have a good community. They don't have anything of that nature. We do have all of those. That's why we can run promos like this, because we're built on a very strong foundation. What's the average payout time? Average payout time, I don't know. All I know is we have the fastest payout time. So literally the fastest payout time up to date. We paid a guy out in 10 minutes. We literally paid a guy out in 10 minutes. So he passed his funded. He traded. He followed all the rules. Requested a payout. 10 minutes later, that payout hit his bank account. So yeah. Very, very, very fast payouts. I don't know the average, obviously, because then I'll have to take all the payouts and then divide them. But the average is very, very, very quick. Please show indicator settings. They're not like it is. It's just wickless candles. There's no settings. I just removed tables, so I don't have this shit distracting me. But that's my settings. And then for this, sometimes I turn them all yellow, like this. 30-minute comp long on gold. I don't know if I want to take that, chat. I don't know if I want to take this long, because it's against the trend. This comp will be against the trend if you take this comp. The buys here, because look at the 15 and the 30. Right, the 30 closed below the most recent high low. Right. So you broke the trend. You also respected these highs again twice. So yeah, I would probably not take this buy on gold. I'm already in this position since earlier from there. So therefore that's why I'm in the position, but I would not take the positions right now. I have 100k with another prop firm. I'm following your playbook to get my first payout. Hey, let's go, bro. Once you get that first payout, bro, everything's gonna change. That's all I'm saying. But stick to the playbook. If you have the playbook, perfect. Stick to the playbook, stick to the rules, bro. Stay disciplined, and you'll see that payout will come in no time. Like there hasn't been a case where somebody has followed the compensation play. Like literally followed it like Omar does. Follow the compensation play regardless. Follow the compensation play. Not deviate from the strategy. Take all the plays from the playbook and not pass an account and blow an account. There hasn't been a single. I don't think I've ever seen a case where that has happened. Usually it's like, oh Bart, I followed the playbook, but I got greedy and I deviated from the strategy and I tried to revenge trade and that's why I blew the account. It was never like, yo Bart, I followed all the 10 out of 10's compensation plays and I didn't pass. That has never happened. How many W's and L's did you take this week? This week just started. So right now, 0 L's, 0 wins. This is the first trade of this week I've taken. Right here. Give away your playbook. No, way too valuable. I will never do a playbook giveaway, unfortunately. It will be a disservice to the people that pay for the playbook. So, no. It's way too valuable. What about last week? Last week, how did we perform last week, chat? We performed pretty well, right? Last week was... Let me see. Last week started Monday. Oops. 23rd of June, Monday. So last week we had one win, one TP, 240 pips, chat. So we had one win, 240 pips. And then we had one stop loss on GPUSD. And then we had another win. Yeah, we had 3 wins and 1 loss last week. So up around 3 wins, 1 loss. Up around, I would say 3% because one of the trades that I took was 1 to 2 RR. So last week was very good for us on stream and for the signals. All right. Okay, guys. This is looking good. This is looking good. Probably going to take this AUD USD trade, chat, very soon. So be ready for sells on AUD USD, chat. Currently tapping into the first comp. Again, we do have another comp up here that we're looking to grab also. So we have 3 comps. Once all of these get compensated for, that's my sell. I'm getting an account soon. The code work. Hey, let's go. Okay, yeah, gold is likely gonna hit my break-even point here. but that's a risk-free position, so it's fine. And then we'll look for another position. AUD CAD AUD is moving in the same direction. Yep. It's probably AUD that's causing that movement. Let me see the DXY. DXY is quite bullish at the moment. Still have this gap on AD or on DXY. Interesting. How long have you been trading? I've been trading for 5 years. What about GBP? Nothing. There's nothing on GBP to grab. So right now there's no comps, no wick candles. Therefore we're waiting on GBP/USD to potentially form a no wick candle, but so far there's nothing on GBP/USD that we can take. At the moment we're just looking at AUD and gold. Those are the two pairs we're looking at. Me too. That's my 5th year. Hey, how's it going, bro? What do you think about ETH? I have no thoughts or comments on crypto, chat. I'm not a crypto trader. I stay away from crypto. I don't crypto is not my thing, chat. Crypto is not my thing, so I stay away. And I don't try to be I don't try to be a jack of all trades. So I know a lot of people be like you see a lot of traders that they have NFTs, they have cryptos, they have meme coins, they have all different kinds of shit. They trade 50 different pairs. I'm a simple man. I have the playbook, I have my 4 pairs, and that's it. I don't try to make money another way. I'm very locked in on one single strategy, one single pair. Or not one single pair, a few pairs. Because it's better, chat, it's better to go deep and narrow than wide and shallow. Remember that. On. Ask his girlfriend. Ah. Alright guys, I'll be honest with y'all, the bathroom is calling my name. This Zin is starting to kick in, and so I gotta take a quick bathroom break, chat, for about 2 minutes. I'll be right back, but you boys know what to do. Or not what to do. Nothing's gonna happen until I get back, so there's not really any worry, but we're looking for this AD trade, chat. We're looking for this AD trade. Hopefully AD can keep coming up and doesn't reject off of this comp. There's no way of knowing, obviously, but we're ready to react if it comes up and taps this area right here for ourselves. So we're going to look for that position on gold. Gold is currently just coming down to our break-even point. Let's see. Very close to break-even. Very close to break-even. Hopefully, we don't tap break-even and we start pushing from here. But more than likely, we're going to tap break-even just because of the double top right here. And also the fact that you did break the trend here as well. So, yeah, I'll be right back, chat. Don't do anything stupid. In the meantime, keep the chat active. Go get yourself an NLF account. This is the perfect. While I'm on the bathroom, go to nextlevelfunded.com. Use code BD35 to get 35% off any account, or you can buy a 10K account for $10. Right now we're running that promo. You can do that while I'm on the bathroom, and then when I'm back, you're ready to trade with me. All right, I'll be right back, chat. All right, boys, we're back. We are back. He's gone or what? No, I'm here. In my first year, I generated a negative 6% return. In second year, hardly 1%. In third, 7%. In fourth year, 20%. And this already 30. Hey! That's great, bro. That's a amazing growth. Amazing growth. What did you find was the catalyst? What did you find? What did you change those years that made you become more profitable? Let's see if you're self-analyzed. All right, GU breaking down below that low. Yeah, all DXY press should be coming down here. Go, DXY is looking mad bearish. This gap is still... That gap is still using, working as a magnetic force. Bro, how old are you? Talking about me? I'm 22. All right. Look at AUD. Yeah, I already have my position marked up on AUD. Just waiting for us to tap it. Did reject from the first comp here. So we'll see how much it rejects. But even if we were to take this comp, your stop loss would have to be huge. Stop loss will have to be huge, unfortunately. If we tap this area. If we take a trade from this area. So we can't take the first comp. We'll wait. Now if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, we'll be ready for this position up here. Gold. Moving with... Oh, we just opened. Yeah, we just opened, chat. So we just opened on New York. So New York session just opened 7 minutes ago. So this is a New York candle right here. Right now we're in consolidation, so there's no real direction at the moment on gold. You are in a consolidation. The reason you're in a consolidation is because if you look at the 15 has broken the trend upwards and also broken the trends downwards. So you broke the trend and then re-broke the trend. So you haven't really formed any real trend yet. So you'll have to wait for us to break out either this high or this low. Once you break this high or this low, then you'll see the direction. I think that's BE on gold. No, not yet. Not yet. It's teasing our BE. I think this is the candle that hit BE though. Most likely. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me fix the PNL. Why is it showing the wrong screen? That's not the right screen. All right, that's more like it. All right, that's BE on gold, yeah. So gold, my gold position just hit BE, chat, right here. So we had this comp on gold, then we had BE on. Perhaps stop loss was, let's see. Stop loss on this position was my initial stop loss was here. Right here. Perhaps stop loss should have been here. But it's low. But no, that's not trend break necessarily. No, I'd say this is the stop loss we should have had. Yeah, this is the best stop loss you could have had. Not here, because here you also have a rejection area, so price could easily do this. So no, I'm happy with this stop loss. You just tap the comp, by the way, the 30-minute comp on gold. It's against the trend, so I'm not going to take it. And also we're in a consolidation, so we're not really trending in any direction, right? The 1 hour trend is different from the 4 hour trend. The 4 hour trend is different from the 30-minute trend. Therefore, we do have different time frames telling different stories, and we need time frame alignment to be able to take a trade. So we're going to wait for the time frames to align a bit better, and then we'll look. But we do need the trend continuation on either side. What you mean account steps in next level funded? Huh? What do you mean by that? First I started placing order like stop loss trading, stop loss, and then all this again. Okay, can you please stop sending messages 50 times? Stop spamming, bro. Just got a 50k instant funding account right now. You're the best. Let's fucking go, boy. Let's fucking go. Alright. Good risk management. Follow the rules. Follow the plays. And you'll be good. Alright, perfect. AUD USD is moving very nicely towards our area. There are potentially 3 steps. For instance, different profits target. Step 1, 1,800 USD. Step 2. Exactly. So that depends on you, bro. Like, I cannot tell you which step to take. It all depends on what you want. Like, just choose the steps, read the rules, and there you'll see. So, you know, I prefer personally. I usually use 2 steps. I think 2-step is the best bang for your buck. I always trade 2 steps, but I mean, some people prefer 1 step, some people prefer 3-step. Alright, gold comp is actually playing out, chat. Gold comp actually playing out. Insane. Again, it's against the trend, so we wouldn't have taken it either way. At what point in a trade do you take profit before TP? Or never, I just let it hit BE if the trade isn't playing out? It depends. Usually, so what I would say is, if I'm in a trade, and let's say I'm in profit, and I've moved stop loss to break even, and we hit a point where I would usually take a sell instead, that's where I would take profit. So for example, on gold, I was in this position on gold earlier, and I was thinking of taking partials right here. Right, I was thinking of taking partials right here. The reason for that is because here we have another comp against us. So that's how I would, when I would take profit before TP, is if we hit a compensation play, if there's a no wick play against us. So if you have any of the plays against you while you're in a position, that's when you want to take profit. $15 closed. Bullish closure on the 15. When I was looking to fill the previous wick up. GU still nothing, just breaking below that point. AD. Alright. Okay. As you guys see, AED just broke the trend. So, more likely, gonna see a retest on AED and then a push up towards our sell area. Should get a pretty nice sell today. Boom. Close above. First step of the trend break. Just need to respect these lows and then re-break the trend, and then you'll have an official trend reversal on the 15 on AUD USD. What's the name of the current song playing? I don't know. I just know it's Fred again. So it's just one of his like DJ mashups. But I don't know what the name of the song is. Gold is still pushing up. This is nice. This is nice. Like I said, I was expecting bullish price action on gold either way. Did you analyze the US30? Of course. Oh, what a disgusting consolidation in US30. Disgusting consolidation. Damn. Did I analyze here maybe? Might have an analysis. Alright, so US30 just made a liquidity sweep for New York Open. So New York just opened, liquidity was grabbed from the lows on the current 30-minute. So what I would look for on US30 is, first and foremost, I'd prefer sells. The reason I prefer sells is because if you look at the 4-hour, that's why I prefer sells. You have insane imbalances below. But you can't just take sells off of anywhere. What I would look for on US30 is I would look for closures below this area right here. Right, so right now US30 you're very high up and you're starting to kind of see some sort of rejection up here and slight head and shoulders, as you guys see this pattern right here. So yeah, on US30 I would look to ride this wave down. I wouldn't take buys. Buys would be very risky. If you were to take buys on US30, your stop loss would have to be this low right here, but that low is more likely going to get taken out because of the movement you made up already. The current 5 is looking for this comp right here and is also creating a slight downtrend. The 5 also closed below these two lows right here. So what I'm expecting on US30 is I'm expecting bearish price action, but not before closing below. So that's what I would say on US30. That's the only position I would take on US30 personally is, yeah, close below here. And they could potentially take it. I mean, the best position on US30 would be a closure below here, a closure below 43,999, and then the next 30 to come up, tap this comp, and you could take sells off of this comp right there. But that's only if you close below here. What do you expect TP if gold pushes 3,300? Well, my TP will be 3,013. That would be my TP. So if gold pushes above here, this is a TP that I would look for. Right here. Reason for that is every single time, as I made my analysis, like I said in my analysis earlier this stream, once we close below, or once we come above or close above and come above 3,301, what happens is price always fills this range very quickly. So if you look at the past, if you look at past data, you guys see that every single time we've closed above. Here you didn't close above, didn't close above, didn't close above. Close above, fill the range, close above, fill the range. Fill the range. Fill the range. Filled, right? So you do fill this range pretty quickly. So yeah, once you start moving above 3,300 on gold, you're probably going to see a pretty fast push to 3,313, which is like 130 pip, looks like 130 pip push. So that's my expectation on gold. That's where I would have my TP if you're looking for buys. All right, boys. I need a favor for y'all. I need a favor from y'all. So what I need you guys to do is, I would really appreciate this. This would be I'd be really happy if we did this. All right. So what I want you guys to do is, I want you guys to go to Next Level Funded's Instagram, and I want you to follow it, because we are 6 followers away from 2,000 followers. So right now we're at 9,994. We're at 9,994 followers. 1,994 followers. 6 more followers, and we'd be at 2K. So can everybody, or just 6 people from the stream, go to Instagram and follow Next Level Funded right now, so we can hit that 2K before we end stream. I would be very, very happy if we do that, chat. That would be highly appreciated. Let's see, I'm gonna refresh the page. Y'all better go follow. Alright, we got 96. We're at 9,996. 4 more followers, chat. 4 more followers. I use flying. Let's fucking go. Alright, I heard a bird whisper to me that if we hit 2K followers on Next Level Funded Instagram account, meaning 4 more of you guys follow, we're gonna get this position on ADUSD. Alright, 9,997. 3 more followers, chat. 3 more followers. Go to Instagram, follow Next Level Funded. 3 more freaking followers, and we hit 2K. Come on, boys. Alright, be ready. Two more followers, chat. 2 more followers. We're at 98. Alright, last guy. We need 1 more guy to follow. We're at 99. Come on, boys. Who's going to be the last person to follow? Refreshing, refreshing. Come on, boys. One more guy to follow. And we're at 2K. AU and GU are 99% correlate. $2,000 freaking followers, boys. Let's fucking go. I knew I can count on you guys. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Now we're going to get this position. Now we should be able to get this position. Let's fucking go, boys. Hey, AU and GU are 99% correlated. Why these both move opposite? AU and GU. The XY is moving. Alright, so there's one reason for that. They're 99% of correlated when AUD and GBP aren't doing well. Right? When GBP and AUD are both not moving a lot, then it's the dollar that dictates which way these pairs move. But you got to remember that these pairs, both of these pairs, are combined of two currencies: AUD USD, GBP USD. Right? So it might be something it might have something to do with GBP. In this case, it might be the fact that GBP is getting very weak, while the AUD is not moving a lot. And if that happens, then GBP USD will move down. Right? So that's probably, or more than likely, going to be, that's probably more than likely the other pair or the other currency that's moving. That's why. So, for example, GBP USD AUD USD. Right? Or let me do this instead. This is better. GBP USD AUD. Right? So usually, if this doesn't move, let's say this moves sideways. Let's say this moves sideways, so this number doesn't change. If the dollar moves up, right, it will move up for both of these. Which means if the dollar moves up, these two will move down. Right? Because you're going to divide it by more. Since GBP USD is just Great British pounds divided by US dollar. Same thing with AED, is divided by US dollar. And the higher the number that you divide with, the lower this number will be. So if the USD is going up and these two are not moving, price will move down. Right? Therefore, they're correlated. Same thing. If USD is instead moving down, these two will move up. Right? But in this case, GBP or USD, let's see, DXY is moving up. DXY is moving up. So these pairs, boom, 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 boom. So these pairs should move down, right? But only GBP USD is moving down. That means that GBP USD, this is the catalyst here. GBP USD is either moving down as well, right? GBP USD is either moving down or not moving at all. But AUD USD might be the one that's moving up a lot. So if AUD USD is moving up a lot, wait, hold on. If AUD USD is moving up stronger than gold, then this will offset this effect, and AUD USD, this pair will move up still. So that's probably the case. So yeah, that's probably the case. The Australian dollar is moving up, stronger than gold, or the DXY. That's why it's moving up. All right, gold is moving up nicely. Perfect. Yo, how are we down at 99 again, chat? How the frick are we down 99 again? Who unfollowed? Which one of y'all motherfuckers unfollowed? Not okay. Yo, Bart, I'm sorry, bro. If I didn't say anything, you would have still been in that gold trade. That trend fucked with your psyche. Gold is going to... No, that didn't have anything to do with what you said, bro. Don't worry. I was planning on moving stop loss or break even either way. Don't worry, bro. No need to say sorry. I ain't budging. I ain't stressing. You started dumping. Yep, as expected, chat. Bearish movement. Bearish price action. Now, it didn't quite close below, which is unfortunate. But you can still get a pretty good entry off of the retest. If you want to enter sells here on US30. Can I give you a signal to make up for it? I probably won't follow it, but you can try. What are your positions right now? I'm looking for gold buys above 3,301. And I'm looking for AED sells from 0.65533. Come on now, AD. Just move up. Just move up already. Dude, should BTC? No. Look out, Nostradamus. What would... Funny guy. What would stop loss be for AD USD? Stop loss would be 0.6546. Hold on, chat. Let me prepare the signal. Bro, I'm 6 winning trades away from getting my third funded. Hey, let's fucking go, bro. Good shit. Happy to hear that.
Something happened.
What do I want? Why is it so hard? Giving you up. I'm counting the days till you come. I'm counting the ways to make you. What do I want? Why is it so hard? Giving you up.
Mm, mm, mm. No trade yet. Nope. I made 2% from the signals as well in like a week. Hey, my guys, I'm telling you guys, the signals have been cooking lately. The signals have been doing wonders lately. So if you guys are not, if you guys not a part of the signals yet, I don't know what you're doing. You're literally, I'll think I have to increase the prices soon, chat. Because that's just way too valuable. Signals have been cooking. If you guys are not part of the signals, what are you doing? If you guys haven't gotten the playbook, what are you doing? I don't know what more proof you need. At this point, this shit is changing lives. It's working for anybody who wants to be profitable. But yeah, amazing. Let's have another amazing week this week. I only follow signals and loving it so far. I'm telling y'all, people believe, oh, signals is not worth it. Again, I don't have to speak a lot. I'll let the people inside speak. They know what's going on in there. But yeah, link in bio for signals, chat. And the playbook if you guys want to learn how to do it yourself. But don't you think you're going against a trend with ADUSD? I mean, if the entry is at 0.412. Oh, no way gold went back down. What the fuck? Is your paid signals different to Discord signals VIP? It's the same thing. Paid signals is Discord VIP. I guess a trend on ADUSD. Enter at 6,500. It won't be going against the trend on the higher time frames. That's why. Look at that 1 hour and look at that 1 hour. Isn't the highest comp at 0.65500? Yes, it is. But the thing is, the reason I don't care about that comp is because it's not on the higher time frames. It's only on the 15. And for the 15, it's literally way overdue. Like 100 candles have passed already on the 15. That's why I'm not too worried about that. So it's way overdue, and also it's not on the higher time frames. On the higher time frames, we only have 2 comps, and it's these ones. So once we tap these, I'm looking for a sell. That's also going to be a double top. But the way it's looking right now, I think we might reject here. Gold sell, which price? I'm not looking for gold sells yet. But if I were to sell gold, I would wait for us to come up a lot higher than this. Probably around 20, 33, 23. Do you work on SMC or just these indicators? Price action, anything? Yes. This indicator, I don't just trade off of this indicator, chat. This indicator is just for me to be able to spot no wick candles, which is what my strategy is based off of. So no, I don't just trade off of this indicator. This indicator just to help me see certain candles. I don't use SMC, no, and yes, I do use price action. US Tech. Oh, wow, I've never traded that shit. Why would I trade US Tech? No. Bomboclat. Alright, chat. Moving out to our sell area. US Tech is a Nasdaq CFDs. Oh, I don't know. I don't trade that shit, chat. Chat, any attempt at making me trade any other pair than AED USD, GP USD, USD JPY, and XAU USD will fail. Alright. I have my pairs and I will never deviate. If I were to start trading another pair, it would take a lot of backtesting and a long time for me to do it. Report you for using copyright music? That's fucked up, man. That's messed up. Why would you do that? Alright, GU moving up. Create that no wick candle. Nothing will happen from that, probably. All right, boys. Be ready. Boy, I got Aiden Ross on your loading stream. It's not Aiden Ross, it's me. That's me, chat. I don't know how y'all see Aiden Ross. It's literally me. It's yours truly. Gold flip play? No, there's no flip play on any time frame at the moment. All right, be ready, Chad. We're about to get this position. But would you put stop loss in AUD? Probably at 0.65 up here. This would be the trade that I'd take. Will they give away for next level fund attack? No. Which price is AUD USD? Moving quickly, come on now. Just need a few more pips. Just a few itty bitty more pips. Can't see? What do you mean can't see? Look, top left. Yo, what's up, my jiggers? Catching today? No. Right now, I haven't caught anything. Had a break-even trade earlier where on gold. Saw 70 pips, and then this should turn back and hit break-even point. We move stop loss to break-even, and now we're looking for this trade. I need to go. Could you recommend me something? Limit sell. Yeah. Yeah. You could do that for sure. It's the same thing as taking a position. So yeah. Only issue is if you forget it and then price does something like this and then comes taps it and then just moves up. Because this position is only this position is only valid if you tap this now. Whereas stop loss is 0.65640. Nice, broski. We missed you. Aw. I miss you too, chat. No one missed them. Then why you're here, huh? Okay. Just opened up with no bottom wick. That's very good. Just come on out, AD. Just tap that area. Be a good boy. All right, Chad, we better get in this. Be ready. Come on now, just tap it already. So close. Come on now. What? What the fuck am I reading in chat? Why is there a cultural war in chat? Hold on. We're about to tap the. Come on now, chat. Why are we getting teased here, chat? We should take the flip if it doesn't tap the entry. That's a good shout, but we're gonna tap the entry here, chat. All right, boom, tap the entry. Chat, I just entered this position on AUD USD. Simple comp play on the 1 hour. 2 comps were tapped. Tapping also into a very strong resistance area, as you guys see previously. Super strong resistance area. That's also double top on the lower time frames. So yeah, very simple play. Expecting some sort of rejection off of this rejection area, off of this resistance after tapping those comps. So yeah, chat, that's my position. Now we just wait and see what happens. Risk is 1% on this, so I'm risking 2k. On my 200k funded account with next level funded, ratio is 1-to-1. Could potentially extend if we keep coming down all the way to this support right here. Yeah, bro, that's pretty much it, chat. creating imbalances on your way up. So either way, you should at least come down and fill these imbalances. So should at least come halfway to TP. 30 still got a long time left to flip. So let's hope we can potentially get a really good position here. Now, if we hit stops or if we start coming up a lot and the 30 closes with no bottom wick, then we potentially have a position that we can take here as well. But that's only if this position doesn't work out. Right here. And if we close on the 30 and then we start coming down, we're going to close full at this comp right here as well. That's the position, boys. DXY is dumping like crazy. DXY dumping like crazy. But is tapping into this area right here. Which you have seen previously. You've seen DXY dump. You've seen DXY reject off of this area. Did any news come out, chat? Let's see. Alright, no news out. Alright, boys. Let's see now. Now let me read what the fuck chat has been saying. But what I don't get is why you didn't close a gold trade if you're in profit. That's one thing I find silly in a lot of traders. You're in profit, but you won't close because of that. So that's the reason for that, Jose, is because you cannot close when you're in profit. Let's say you close and price runs another 100 pips. You would have said the opposite. You would have said, why did you close there? You could have held to full TP. Right? So the closing just because you're in profit is making an emotional decision because you want to make the money as fast as possible. That doesn't work. What works is a proven system. And the proven system is when we take a compensation play, we let it hit stop loss or we let it hit TP. That's as simple as it gets. That system has been backtested. That system has been proven to work. What has been proven to not work is close profits when you feel like it. Close profits because you're getting emotional and you want to make the money as soon as possible. That's why, Jose. So we don't close position just because they're in profit, because that's not a part of our strategy. It's not a part of our backtest system. Ban Jose, we love ice. Tyrone and Jose ain't that the most blackest and Hispanic names. One should go to Africa or Nigeria. One should go back to Mexico. What do you mean Africa or Nigeria? Bro's talking like Nigeria ain't in Africa. Africa or Nigeria. Like this, two different places. Mine's Gonzalo. Am I cooked too? I think everybody in chat is cooked. Grace can stay. She's 100% white. Oh my god, that's crazy, chat. Tyrone. Why does Tyrone always lose it? Why does Tyrone always lose it? And why? Okay, please flip. We need this to flip. Bart's happily in love. Who told you? Who told you happily? Okay. At least he's asking you to zoom in on your face. Yeah, that shit was crazy, chat. That shit was crazy. Chat has to be studied. Alright, this 5 will likely flip upwards. USD CAD has gone to hell, so has USD JPY. They're dumping like dirt. AUDUSD gonna be a hard press to come down, Bardo. What have you got us into? Well, there's still time to exit the trade, chat. If you genuinely don't believe in this trade, there's still time to exit. I'm just following the strat. Whatever happens, happens. I'm 1% risk on this account. Why is it? You sound sick though. Are you upset or tired? No, I'm just congested. Pollen has got me congested, chat. So my nose is basically almost always closed. I haven't been able to breathe through my nose in like 3 weeks. On the 2-hour time frame, the candle looks like it's going to heaven. 2-hour time frame is crazy, chat. If Bart was a dinosaur, he would be nostril sour. Alright, Jose. Aren't you too old for these jokes? You gotta relax, Ankh. The big ass nose taking. Alright, boys. Alright. Yeah, we gotta deport Jose. I swear, Jose. We gotta deport your ass, man. Just for those jokes. Oh, I didn't like it no more. Okay, Bart, I don't. No, don't worry. You don't gotta cut down the jokes. No worry, I can take them. You can tell how many jokes you want, Jose. I just joined the stream. Are you in this trade or not? Yes, I'm in this trade. I'm in this trade. Unfortunately. No, I'm kidding. Alright, so the 30 is likely going to close with no bottom wick, which means that we're going to be out of this position once we hit that compensation. Because now we have a compensation play to the upside instead. Bard loves ice, true or false? Ice in my drink? Yeah. Love that shit. So what happened to Nathan, Father David, and them boys? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Father David became a pastor or some shit. Nathan fell off a bridge. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they just blew their account. Maybe just got sick of trading. We check the comp buy more. If the 30 closes, yes. Bart would be a great coke addict. Who'd say I'm not already? Bart, would you come one of them boys? No. Fuck no. Chad, my nose isn't that big. I swear y'all be over-exaggerating with my nose. It's not that big. It's not that big. I don't know where this notion came that my nose is huge. It's not that big, Chad. Alright? It's not that big. It's a normal nose. It's a normal nose. And sure, even if it is big, so what? Alright? I can smell better than y'all. Hey, so how many loyalists you got in here, Bard? Or how many do you think or know of for sure that are loyalists? I don't know. Maybe like 3? Nah, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is we are in deep drawdown. And that's fine. Rage bait? At this point, it ain't even rage bait, bro. I'm not getting rage baited, chat. Bart, what do you play against the trend? Have you tapped back to the comp against the trend? It's not necessarily against the trend, boys. If you look on the hourly, where the comp is, it ain't against the trend. So, I wouldn't consider this against the trend on the hourly. But every single decision area, boys, every single decision area is against the trend. So when you take positions off for decision areas, they're always against the trend. The decision position. So this was a decision area position as well as a comp play as well. And the 30 opened up with no wick. Now, the chances of it closing with no wick is literally less than 5%. So obviously we're going to bet on the fact that it will flip. But if it doesn't flip, it doesn't flip. Now it's against the trend. Now it's against the trend. Because now you've broken above this high. But you guys got to remember that when we were in this position, we hadn't closed above here yet. So when we were in this position, we hadn't closed above there. We weren't breaking the trend. So it's different, chat. Now you can say it's against the trend, sure. But now we're already in drawdown. When we were taking this position, we were not against the trend. The hourly closed below. Right? The hourly closed below the range, closed below this low right here. And as you know, that's the first indication of a trend break. So we were expecting this to do something like this, right? And again, y'all talking like position is over. Position ain't over till it's over, chat. If it doesn't flip, it doesn't flip, Bart. Well, that's the truth. If it doesn't flip, what can you do? Nothing. But you know, we're ready for both, chat. We're ready for stop loss, we're ready for take profit. Whatever happens, happens. We follow the strategy. We don't care if we lose or win. Bro, let me be a mod. Fuck no, bro. What the fuck? Tyrone, the way you be talking, ain't no way you're a mod, bro. Stay the fuck away from that role. Did you guys see what the fuck Ilya Topura did to Charles? Oh my days. Oh my days, bro. I almost cried. I swear I almost cried. All right, so the 30 is about to close. If the 30 flips, we're gonna hold. If the 30 closes with no bottom wick, we're gonna close at the no wick. The reason for that is because if we close at the no wick right here, that's the compensation play against us. So that's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. But hopefully we flip in 8 minutes here. If we don't flip, we're not gonna do anything. Or if we don't flip, we're gonna close at the compensation. If we flip, we're gonna hold. Or if it doesn't do anything and just starts pushing up, that can also happen. But we are ready for whatever happens, chat. Tyrone would be a great mod. What makes you guys say that? Bro, watch for 1 month and we talk straight business. Tyrone. What about me? I'm loyal. Chat, I don't know who's loyal yet. Google White Boy Rick. I've already Googled White Boy Rick. Jose, I don't look like him. I don't look like him, chat. I don't look... What? What? I do not look like White Boy Rick at all. I know you see some similarities, Jose, but that's just the age. Your eyes don't work the same as when you were 20. I don't look like him. Do people in the US not have jobs? That's what I'm saying. I swear sometimes I wonder the same thing. Google Aiden Ross when he's bald. I know, I've seen Aiden Ross bald. What about it? Plus, Aiden Ross has a beard. I don't even have a beard. So no, we don't look... I like... No. Also, he's like 5'2", bro. Don't ever compare me to some short kid. Alright? I'm no short king, chat. Don't never compare me to a short king. What's your height? I'm 6'1". Alright, boys. The 30 is looking to flip here. You guys see the DXI rejection? Of course, you're 5'7". I've already proven on stream I'm 6'1". I don't need to prove myself anymore. I'm not 5'7". Hold on, chat. Let me pull up my passport, because y'all are getting on my nerves at this point. What is it? 185 centimeters. I know the average height of chat is like 4'4", alright? The average height of chat, I can guess the average height of chat. I can smell the average height on something fake passport. I got scared, got out of break even. Makes sense though. Makes sense why you would be scared. But we're probably about to get out of here as well very soon if this doesn't flip. The 5 is retesting currently. I'm 5'10", but with the shoes 6'2". Bro's wearing heels. Fuck out of here, gay fuck. I'm kidding, chat. I support everybody. But that's a little gay, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see how the 30 closes. Because if the 30 closes like this, we're also then close above this high. Which means that they're then just continuing the, or breaking the trend again. To the upside. Gold is so slow. Oh my days. Bro, I'm kidding, man. Relax. We have a clip of Bard celebrating war. No, you don't. No, you don't. Dude, that's taken out of context. Nah, you guys don't have any clips. You guys don't have any clips. You guys don't have any clips, alright? Chat, I'll literally pull up to your house. Like, you guys don't have any clips of me saying anything. It's all taken out of context. Y'all love to take shit out of context, huh? Alright, the 30 is about to close very bad for us, chat. 30 is about to close very bad, so we're gonna get our break even here. Very soon. Contact doesn't matter? What? How can you say contact doesn't matter? Should we close the trade or hold? I'm looking to close here once this 30 closes. All right, new position just opened on AUD or new candle. Closed very badly on 30 minute. So we're gonna look to get out of break even here, chat, very soon. Yeah, look to get out of break even here, chat. So if anybody of y'all are at break even right now, if you got a better entry than me, close this position at break even. Can you ban me, please? Why do you want me to ban you? Why do you want me to ban you, Tyrone? I don't want to ban you, bro. I think you bring a good balance to chat. You know? For each smart person, we also need a dumb person. We can't all just be smartasses, right, chat? We need some degenerates in chat. Gay son of thought daughter. Depends on what kind of gay. You know, gay is a spectrum. It depends on what kind of gay. I typed that before your second statement. I'm kidding. It's all jokes. It's all jokes. You guys know I like to kid around. It's all jokes. It's all jokes. It's all jokes, chat. I hope Tyrone isn't like a 12-year-old 40-kilo individual. Why don't you hope that? And what if he is? How does that make a difference? I mean, the name doesn't match. You're right. Imagine, guys. Imagine, news flash. News comes out, Tyrone is white. Imagine all this time he's white. When you're ending stream, very, very soon. Alright, chat. I'm gonna close this position at break even here. Alright, boom. Close the break even. We're going down, just give it time. Yeah, we're going down, but even if we go down, we have that 30-minute comp against us, and the 30-minute just closed above above this high, meaning you broke the trend. Now the thing here is, chat. Is that yes, you could say, oh Bart, we did reject off of the decision area, we did reject off of this comp, this should be coming down. Yes, that's true. We could come down here. For sure. We could come down here for sure. If you guys want to hold, feel free to hold. The reason I'm not holding is because now this goes against my strategy. Now we moved from a part of my strategy to against my strategy. And if we hold now, we're just holding based off of hope. And we cannot operate based off of hope. We operate based off logical reasoning, strategy. And this is now not a part of my strategy anymore because we have now broken the trend and we're officially in an uptrend while also closing above these two comps. So yeah, that's why I'm closed. But yeah, chat, break-even trade. 2 break-even trades for me today. 2 break-even trades for me today. It is what it is. At least we didn't lose, which is perfect. We preserved our capital, which is what matters. I got a meeting, chat, in 20 minutes, and I got to get something to eat before that. So I will have to say goodbye here. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. It's been a good day. Again, it's Monday. So don't expect a lot of movement. Don't expect a lot of big positions on Monday. We'll catch positions throughout the week. But yeah, boys, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time here on stream with QTC. Go get yourself a next level funded account. Get the playbook. Get the signals. Link in bio for that. And peace out, boys and girls. All right. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.